I'm going to be digging out the Explorer 400 2-stroke 4x4 quad. Going to be taking off these gay mirrors on it. Also the LED lights might be taken off. Same with that back rack. And front push bar or bumper I'm going to be removing. And we're going to be selling it. So time to unbury it and see if it starts. Also, I still don't know what to do with this thing. So we'll see if it's even going to start. Choke. See, it just has a standard little Tecumseh engine in it. It's starting to rust out on the bottom there, so that's why it's most likely only good for the motor. That started up fairly easy, but I did give it quite a few primes. 1995 it's from, by the looks of that tag. Time for the rest of the moving the stuff, or time to move the rest of the junk. Okay, so here's the concrete saw slash metal saw that I picked up from Pug. I have it all in pieces. Need some crank work. Also putting this in the shed right now, that's why I have this out. It's that engine that I rebuilt. Gave it a quick start. Started second pull pretty good. Sitting up in a corner there for quite some time. Anyway, just kind of thought I'd throw this in a video. I am going to be making videos for this, but I won't be posting them for a week or so, because I gotta make sure I can get the parts and everything I need first. So it's a TS350, I believe was the model number. And also, if anyone's looking for parts for a 1977 to 1979 Yamaha IT-175, I'm going to be parting this one out and also parting some parts off that one in the back. So just thought I'd throw that in just in case someone's looking for some parts, and I will ship worldwide. Okay, got the mess kind of spread apart here, and remove that dirty rotten cover. The chains and locks that were across it. Headlight from an IT-175. Now this thing hasn't been running for about 3-4 months. No, maybe, I don't know, 90 days, let's say. Guessing the battery's probably going to be toast, dead. The gas that's in it's 2 years old, and I mixed 2-stroke gas in here and oil injections running, so it has far too much oil. Oh. Yep, battery's dead, but that's a good sign. No accelerator pump on this model. It's a brand new pull start assembly. Oh, look at that, eh? It's almost like it never been sitting. Has higher mileage on it. I'm moving it to remove the headlights and the back rack because we're selling it. Shouldn't have shut off the choke that soon. Oh, I probably got the gas shut off. On, off, you know, that's on. Okay, that's reserve. That's on. I guess the gas was on. That reads completely empty. There's a little bit in the bottom there. Give her a few more pulls. Oh gee. Turned off the choke, now I'm turning it back on. Oh, she fired. There we go. Always make sure you seal those proper. A little bit close to the garage just to drive it out of here. I don't want to rip off the corner there. And yes, it's a 2-stroke, and you can see the 2-stroke smoke starting to come up now. It doesn't want to idle, I guess. Have to put back on the choke. I shut off the choke way too early. I got turned off the idle too by the sounds of it. See, making a little bit of smoke. And I'm going to be draining out that old gas and oil in the tank because they're putting it fresh. Because again, it's been sitting 2 years almost without being driven. And when I shut off the choke, I bumped off the camera. Fair bit of smoke. Again, too much oil. Way too much oil. Sounds like it's starving itself out of gas. Yeah, it is. Try to get off those ugly mirrors. Still doesn't want to idle, but whatever. Not too big of a deal. Hand bomb it over Spiderweb City. Tires seem like they have air in them still. Don't see anything leaking underneath. Give me a few minutes to get it moved out of here. Okay, so I got tired of trying to run it in the city. Decided to load it up onto the truck. It went up onto the truck easy enough. It still won't idle the best, so what I'm going to do now is out in the country here, so I'm going to give it a rip out here and see what happens. It's was being a bitch even starting when it was hot, so give Mr. Whatever you want to call him, the camera, to set it up next to me. And remember, Jordan, these are coming out.
Yeah.
Remind me so I don't land on my hands. I'm holding the gas on a bit. Oh, that's a lot faster coming off than my other quad. I forgot no engine braking.
You want me to keep it recording or no?
Yeah, just leave it recording. Starts in gear, this one too.
So you think.
I think. Almost idled there, so gotta get the helmet on. Gotta get my melon popper.
It's so bright you can barely see what
Which one do you want?
I don't care.
Take that one. Okay, see what we can do. Okay, first time you've been on a quad since what, we got this one?
Yeah, probably about a year.
No, it was actually closer to 2-3 years, Jordan.
Nah, I couldn't have been. Last Christmas.
That's 2 Christmases ago, Jordan.
Was it actually?
Yeah. Yeah. And it was that was the other quad. That was the Sportsman 500, not the 400.
Fuck, time flies.
Okay, jump on, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to videotape the test drive. We'll videotape kind of as we go along, see what happens. Okay, so it looks like I have another project to fix. You did it on purpose.
Fuck yes, I did.
Anyway, looks like I got another project to do. So, by the looks of it, oh, bunch of birds. Or no, those aren't birds. Those are freaking big grasshoppers. By the looks of it, the rear sprocket stripped. It was a cheap race driven, I believe is the brand name, aftermarket sprocket. I have had problems with their sprockets in the past. So I'm guessing the splines on the sprocket probably stripped. I don't think it's the main shaft. So I have to figure out that. It's still not idling proper. So have to, a little bit more work to do. Yeah, it's a little bit wet there to shock, but nothing to worry about yet. I might just sell it as is. See what I can get for it. Should have actually videotaped the driving, but it was kind of nothing. The rear end locked up or never locked up. It just pretty much stripped out. Had it up to about 100 kilometers an hour, 60 miles per hour on the open stretch road there, and had to drive back in front wheel drive. So that's just from where I drained the gas out earlier, so it's nothing too major. Had it on reserve, didn't even notice. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Probably let it sit in the yard now for another year or two. I was planning on being able to sell it, but yeah, now it needs probably $100 worth of work. That's it. Well, so much for the idea of getting rid of this in the next week or so. So just have to sit in the yard now until I get a chance to do something with it. Still got the 400EX, of course, and this Polaris Sportsman 500, and a bunch of other toys. So, damn, that kind of sucks.